Good evening, friendos. It's time for Quest for Semi-Glory. We're back to Blueprints tonight. Last time we got kind of screwed over by a number of poor drafts for our rooms, so a lot of those days ended very, very quickly without really expending many of our resources, which is unfortunate because you can't take that shit with you, as it turns out. So here we go. Day, what is this? Day 14. Day 14. Also, our attempts to get the time lock open did not work. I think I've got the wrong basis for the actual date in game, so maybe we can work that out today. First things first, however. Well, firstly, allowance, right? For non-allowance, and then the outer room. Then the outer room. I think there's still one more outer room that we have not seen. Yep. And a number of them which I would prefer to see, and then a couple of them that I don't really want to see. So we'll see what we get this time. I do like that we start with 5 buckos now, and at least 2 gems because of the gem cave thing. And then we had what is it, a morning room, right? Or is it some other room, I think, that you draft that also gives you another starter 2 gems. Um, okay, well, trading post, huh? Is that the one we haven't seen? I think that might be the only one that we haven't seen, because I've never bothered to grab it on account of never having items at this point to trade. So, you know what, let's just do the trading post. I want to check if that was the final outer room. It was. Okay, so we've seen all the outer rooms now. And who knows, maybe there will be something for free in here. There's a dig spot, that's nice. Oh, there's some dynamite. Too dangerous to pick up? What do you mean too dangerous to pick up? I mean, I guess, yeah, old dynamite is pretty volatile, isn't it? So yeah, maybe you don't want to pick that up. Oh, what in the world? Actual puzzly puzzle. That's interesting. Oh, it's like a little block slidey puzzle bit. Sort of. Although, hmm. Oh, uh, hmm. Oh, I turned it into not being able to do anything now. What in the world is this? Oh, we can press the empty spots too. Oh, but that doesn't do shit. I think I might have fucked this up. Hmm. I wonder what that's about. And there's dynamite here, so it's like, oh, too dangerous to pick up. Well, why a little too dangerous to pick up? Like, is there something we can maybe do with it? Or use another item with it to make it not dangerous to pick up? Because I feel like dynamite would be a good thing to have. Like, we might be able to get rid of some of those crates or whatever, or do something. So, I guess we'll... Yeah, I have no items to trade. I know, but there's that dynamite just on the barrel over here. Well, how about I trade that? All right, no such luck. We're not going to be able to do anything here. I mean, outside this other little puzzly box thing, like, what do we... Oh, I didn't even see this here. Oh. Uh, it's like a reset button. Oh, I think I see. There, like that. And then light all these up. Yeah, nice. Okay, what do we get for our trouble there? An allowance token. Get an extra 2 buckos for allowance. All right. Yeah, that was worth brute forcing that a little bit. Cool. Well, I wish I hadn't taken my allowance already. Maybe it didn't affect this present day regardless, but cool. An extra 2 buckos. That's fun. There's dynamite in the trading post. Okay, we'll have to figure out how to make that less dangerous, I guess, huh? A little too dangerous to pick up. Well, at least Simon knows not to touch dynamite. That's probably pretty good. All right, so trading post, dynamite. Too dangerous, though. I wonder what we're supposed to do with that. Okay. Well, plus there's a dig spot, so if we manage to grab a shovel at some point, we can come back, dig up that spot. Maybe there's something to deal with the dynamite in that dig spot. Who knows? But all right, already some progress, I guess. Fine. Hey, game over. How you doing? See ya. Dumplings implies the existence of something more, bigger, stronger than Dumple. I do like those bits of wordplay where the existence of X implies the existence of Y. Like those are very fun. Those are very fun to read about. Okay. Bedroom, closet. I mean, items. Items. We've got gems and stuff already. Well, there's a gem. And there's a sledgehammer. Okay. That's handy. We could use that for trade if we wanted to. All right, so that locks off that bit. Drawing room? Oh, the breakfast nook. Oh, see, I can't ever say no to the breakfast nook, really, but let's do the den. Get another gem, and we don't lock out the corner. There's nothing else of value around here. Oh, and a free thing that we can just go bonk and open up. Oh, lots more gems. Beautiful. Okay. Observatory. Observatory is great. Got 13 stars now. Make a wish. Seems like a lot of stars. A key and a diamond or Southern Cross. So rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So okay. So we did just get that key straight away. That's nice. All right. Next. Oh, there's a drawing room and the breakfast nook again. You know, I keep my edges open here, right? So let's do the drawing room first. I don't remember if there was ever anything of value in here other than, hey, you can re-roll shit for free. So we'll do that. The laboratory. Oh, I do like the laboratory. Get that super early and see what we can do with it, right? Alright, free to experiment, whatever. Whenever you draft a shop room, each time you unlock or bypass, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or die. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Well, it's still early enough where opening locked trunks might be okay. Plus, we get to do it for free on account of having the sledgehammer. Unlock or bypass a security door. We usually only see maybe one of those if we get far enough, right? And whenever you draft a shop room, though, let's see. How many other... Let's back up a little bit. How many other shops are there? We did the one in the outer room already. There are... Let's see. Oh, there's actually a few shop rooms we haven't seen yet, either. Commissary and the kitchen are pretty common. Locksmith we've seen a couple times. Laundry room we've seen a couple times. And then there's 4 additional other shops that we haven't seen. So that might be a good one to choose as well. Yeah, that seems fine. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Don't have any hallways just yet. But... Or we could just, you know, get random shit. Kind of like getting random shit. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Just random shit, random resources. Probably the least important one would be the reroll. Although we've gotten kind of screwed by not having rerolls before, so you know, even getting a reroll would be fine. Cloister. You like the 4-way. The Great Hall that we don't have a lot of keys for yet, but we do have a lot of gems, so it's cloister. Again, without a shovel. It's the same statue, right? It's the same kind of queenly statue. Scepter raised high. Weight room, corridor, hallway. Okay, it's hallway. Ooh, the garagi. Could do with some additional keys, right? Trade a gem for 3 keys. I don't have car keys though, so rip to that. We already knew about Christoph, right? The driver, the valet. Wasn't anything else in here we could do, right? All this does is open to the west, which we've already done. We've already opened the western gate. Although maybe there's other stuff beyond, right? That we could see. But we'll need to visit the utility room to turn on power to the garage here, because no power. And no, like, manual handles to pull this up ourselves. Although with Simon's noodle arms, I don't think he'd be able to pull this up himself anyways. Alright. Probably worth it for the 3 keys alone. Eh, shit's locked. Ooh, the rumpus room. Lots of money. Ooh, that does lock off to the north, though. Ew. Well, we've got more keys. I'll take the Great Hall this time. Let's see if I can read my notes from last time about the Great Hall. Well, not last time. Probably 2 or 3 times before. Maybe Deltarune Day. Oh, was Deltarune coming out today? Hadn't noticed. Everybody was losing their shit about it for like the past month. No, that's good. It's good that Deltarune is coming out today. I did enjoy the brief amount of Chapter 1 and 2 that I've played. So I imagine more Deltarune is more better. Okay, so let me see about this. It's at least listed in the order that I would have listed it otherwise, so... We kind of learned last time that it might be totally random, right? But I'm gonna do this one. Oh, that one just leads out. Is that also locked? Okay, good, it's not. Oh, the Rotunda. The Pasagi Way. Let's do the Pasagi Way. And, alright, that was kind of the one I thought? The other one I had was this one. Well, money. Oh, and the lever. Okay. So that I had sort of written down and sort of indicated in my notes, but sometimes it's hard for me to read notes, so that may or may not have been correct. Okay, good. I will stick with that, and we'll head off to the north. So now we've got the east door on the antechamber opened. It'd be nice to see if we could get that. The courtyard. Wow. Or the breakfast nook. Oh, it turns back in and on itself. Alright, let's do the courtyard. Now I'm out of gems. Wow. I used to have 10 gems, and now I have 0 gems. No shovel, huh? No free shovel just leaning against the wall or something? Nah, that would be silly. Oop, there's the commissary. Ah, but it costs gems! I got no gems. Okay, do the West Wing Hall. Don't be locked. Ah, shit's locked. Now I'm out of keys. Now I'm out of keys. Oh, the freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh, that's kind of rough, actually. They will not reset at the end of the day, And they can't be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh, well, that would be nice to have at like the very end of the day. But, I don't think that's particularly helpful now. Especially since I do have quite a bit of cash. I want to be able to use it. Get some money and a banana. Nom nom. Is that 3 steps? Yeah, okay. Please don't be locked. Ah, shit. Now we're gonna have a big problem with a bunch of locked doors, I bet. All those 3 keys from the garage expended very rapidly. Okay, now let's go to the east. Okay, that's not locked. Good. Laundry room. Oh, oh, but I don't have gems. Fuck. Alright, let's take the archives. Gives us more exits. I don't think there was anything else of value, besides the scrapbook, I guess, right? Oh, there's a battery in here. Cool. Except I don't know where there are battery-powered contraptions, so that's not terribly useful. Oh, good, and a security door to the north that we can't get by. Hopefully this is not locked. Okay, good. Oh, great. Can't see floor plans in the dark room. Yeah, of course. Not like it matters. I think we got all the info out of the dark room that we needed anyways. So now it's just a hope that the shit's not locked. Ah! Okay, we can go off to the north, I think, right? Yeah, oh boy. Lucky middle, I guess. Oh, this is new? This is the workshop? Nice. Combine inventory to create new items. Oh, and the coin purse. Nice. Oh, and it looks like the last music page. Assuming there's only 8 of them, right? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read. The note is read, the letter is not. That's interesting. Okay. And then +8 here, I guess. Stones and message. So let's see if I cross-reference the rest of my notes here. First words on the sheets are true message. Or find among the white trees under 2 stones. Interesting. And then what does this actual page say? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. Well, there's a thing here. S. Okay. Cool, I guess. What can we do here? Combine a sledgehammer and a battery pack. Oh, and a coin purse. Oh, nothing. Boo. How about a coin purse and a battery pack? No? Damn. Well, it seems like it's okay with the sledgehammer and the battery pack, but we just need a third that's compatible with that now, huh? Nuts. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, we knew that, didn't we? We knew that. We just need to follow logic in the parlor. Yeah, looks like we can't do anything in here, though. Like, we've got... so it's 3 items. 3 items you need, and they need to be compatible in some form or fashion, right? So clearly the only 3 we have are not. But okay, we'll keep that in mind. Stones cut by hand. So we've got I'm gonna consolidate my notes about the music pages, I think. Just so I don't have to keep flipping between them. All right. First words on the sheets are true message, which we've already been writing those down, right? And then it's find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. Cross those out. And that one, and this one. Okay. All right. Stones covering and letters rot. Do speller secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. A note is read, the letter is not. There was something about a treble clef too here. There might be something else with these. Because I noticed there's an extra treble clef on the bottom bar there. So I might be reading too much into that. So I think we'll have to check out some of the other music sheets to see if that actually means anything or if it's just something they repeat. Okay, but we do have the 2 hidden messages here. First words on the sheets are the true message. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. White trees. So probably outside somewhere, or in one of the green rooms. Keep that in mind. Okay. Very interesting. Got an S. This is what? Stone letters, right? Got an S. I don't know that we've seen anything more like that, but I haven't been paying that close of attention, so maybe we should be paying more attention to that. Okay, and all right, so we've got another locked ass door to the north here, security door, so we can't do anything there. How about to the south? Shit's locked. Great. All right. About to the south of the archives. Shit's locked. Okay. What about north of the passageway? Not locked. Very good. Ah, crap. I don't want to lose half my steps. And I don't have the gems for the rotunda, so I guess we're doing this one. Oh, it's the breakfast nook. All right. A key. Excellent. Ha. Bonk. Some reroll dies and some money. A lot of money now. Plus a little bit of interest, so that's good. What was our experiment? Whenever you draft a shop room. Oh, okay. We haven't been able to draft a shop room. Ah, shit's locked. Do I want to do this one? Yeah, I kind of do. There's the other 2 to the north. Are keycard ones. Ooh, the Chamber of Mirrors. We could make this work, I think. Oh, except we'd probably need another normal key, right? To get to the other side. Because that door out of the pantry, I think, was locked. Ooh. We don't have a gem to do the kitchen anyways. Or I could re-roll. Uh, uh, actually, I'm gonna take a risk on the chamber of mirrors because I know we need to do. Oh, that actually just opened the door. That's great. Okay, so now we can just walk our butts over there. Burn a few steps, sure, but should get us. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I didn't expect to be elevated. Ah, can I reach up with my noodle arms and click that button? No, of course not. That would be silly. Wild. Okay, so these were not just reflected rooms. These are actual rooms, huh? Okay. Uh, huh. What what mean? Do all the shops cost gems? No, oh, to draft them? That's a good question. I don't, maybe? Maybe. I think for the most part that's been true. Oh, I'm kind of confused by this now. Like, what? Like, clearly they would allow us to come up here for a reason, right? But what could that? Oh, hello. Aha. Found a duplicate copy of one of your floor plans. Would you like to permanently add an additional parlor to your drafting pool? Uh, kinda. I mean, why would you say no? Yeah, do it. Interesting. Can I open all of these? Aha. Oh, a key. Nice. Oh, okay. Can't get there. Huh? Oh, an extra drawing room? Yeah, baby. Ah, and some money. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Well, it's 4 additional bits. Things that you can open in the mirror chamber here. Chamber of mirrors. That's great. I like that. Okay. Anything else of value in here? Anything that we need to note down? Anything that looks a little suspicious besides all the shit being on the ceiling? This is definitely the sort of eccentric ass room I would expect out of a rich asshole. So yeah, this is very indicative of good old Great Unky Herb. Still blocked off. That's interesting. Oh, because those other two got raised, I guess, huh? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, that opens just that one. That opens just that one. Oh, so if I can somehow get my way over to the north, we have some other buttons we can press because I see 2 keys just laying out there that I would really like. Oh, and this one. Yoink. And this one. Hell yeah, keys. All right. But now we need either the utility room and the security room, or we need the key card. And we got some spaces to do that, so best of luck to us, I guess. That we roll the correct shit. Okay. We're gonna need to go out. I'll just go over to the archives in the dark room. Yeah. Let's try south of the archives first, now that we've got the keys. Man, these fucking gems required shit. I ain't got no gems. Ah. Excuse me. The Gaim. Oh, but the car keys. Nice. Alright. Well, next time we are in the area of the garage, give that a go. We're gonna hope this is locked. Okay, great. Kitchen. Costs, gems. Go figure. Let's do the East Wing Hall. That one didn't cost gems. Plus, it's, I think, the other hallway that we didn't see. One of the other hallways that we hadn't seen. So yeah, only one left. Nothing else, though. Okay. Please don't be locked. Alright, good. A walk-in closet. Oh, that would have been nice. A second pantry, though, huh? Ah, I need gems. Oh, the library! Hey! This is great, actually. We can now maybe rediscover the correct date. I think my problem last time was that I assumed... Can I, the checkout card, there we go. I assumed that the date on the checkout card was, the date we requested it in the library, rather than the date we're picking it up in the library. So I think this is actually the date we're picking it up, which would mean, we are on day 14, I think. So if day 14 is, 20th of November, that would mean day 1 is the 7th of November. Yeah, which is a couple days off of what I assumed. So with that new information, the next time we get access to the shelter, I'm just going to cross out the rest of this. We have another shot at the time lock. Let's see, what else we got? The history of Arindia. Great Unky Herb checked it out 12 years ago for some reason. Good old Marion Marigold, aka Mary Jones, or I guess the other way around, checked it out 3 years later. Detective Bon Margle checked it out twice in 87. And now we checked it out in 93. I have a feeling we've seen Caleb Manning before, though. Wasn't he one of the students in the grade 1 classroom that had, like, one of the really shitty color things? The shittily graded color things, rather? Let's see what we got. Oh, good. A lot of redactions here. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer, man, I wish I had the magnifying glass so we could possibly see past these redactions. No longer blah, 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 known to the average citizen, blah, 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 of the elder generation, blah, 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 blah. Yet we must, blah, 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 permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon, blah, 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 our past. Boy. Jura. Historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as a Jura, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence. Great, so born into money. Lovely. Whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving record is of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim, expansion. Great. Territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. The second era, well named. It's the fourth king who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. The eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heart spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Interesting. Third era. Oh, well, there's some symbols, right? Second era, due to the close, the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. Succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era is defined by blah, 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 commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, these symbols are important. So, I'm gonna go, let's see. Youngest was mountains, right? And that was essentially the mountain symbol, right? The eldest, the fields. Oh, the fields and mountains. Sorry, the youngest, northern storms. Northern. And fields plus mountains, I guess, right? The middle province. And that's the one with the redacted symbol. And then the middle was the daughter. Southern region. Which was the hourglass. Okay. And the fourth era. Ooh, we got a little note there. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who often was seen drinking, sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Okay, let's read that letter. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. Yeah, whatever. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition, an uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. Perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, but also obstruction of justice. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Ah. All right. Well, can we move that letter out of the way so I can read what's under that? No? Oh, okay, thank you. As was renowned as the king of no one, when he made the decision to move leaving castle and court behind, I imagine. People were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Okay. The era of ruin. Oh no. Not to be confused with the world of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Period. No redactions necessary. Blah, 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 blah. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared little of his virtues. The prospect of civil war seemed inevitable. The realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. Gotta workshop that one a bit more. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. Yeesh. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, this one's entirely unredacted. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance. Nuance, huh? Arch Ares, Araja, and I'm guessing that the eldest was now the province of Nuance. Ha ha ha. Okay. Join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years, Jesus, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Yeesh. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. Black flags had flown for 5 eras, were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. Few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. 6. Current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja. Oh, that might be the other one, right? Once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. Blah, 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 blah. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth from the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and our children. A single redacted word on the last page. Nice. Interesting. Well, I would love to have had the magnifying glass to possibly see past these redactions, but... Very curious. Oh, boiler room, which I would love to do, but don't got known gems, so, another archives, huh? Sure. If only for the reason of, having a 4-way again. It's the same... That's the same scrapbook. Literally anything else in here. No. It's the same shit. Okay. Well. You don't run into, any more locked doors. A den? Okay, a gem would be nice. I wonder why we're getting a whole bunch of dupes now. Like the drawing room dupe I would have understood, because we picked that up in the Chamber of Mirrors there. And the extra, what was the other extra one we picked up? Well, we definitely did not pick up a bunch of extra other ones. We shouldn't have an extra archives. Or an extra den, I don't think, but... Well, too late. Oh, well, here's a 1 gem cost. Or a breakfast nook. Another breakfast nook. Oh, I think I see what's going on. The Chamber of Mirrors is probably doing something to this. So that's kind of exactly mirrored around the center of the house. Or of the manor that we're building right now. Archives is directly mirrored north to south. The other archives... Alright, let's do this archived one. Oh, it's another drawing room. Well, that's... unfortunate. But it does give me other rooms to the east and the west, so whatever. Okay, parlor. Get some gems if we don't botch the logic this time, right? All right. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's false because there can only be one. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's also false. Can only be one. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. That could be true. I think that's the true one. And if that's true, then it's in the black box, right? Hey, all right, good. Okay, that gives us some gems to work with. Oh boy. Well, I don't want to lose half my steps, but I also don't know if I want to burn all of those gems right away. Oh, we can just do a free redraw. Let's do a free redraw. Ah, there's security. Kind of into that, even if it locks out those two other rooms there. But I think we would still need to find the utility room. And if we do this, we're not going to find the utility room. So we'd only have two other rooms that we could possibly get to. Not being able to see this other one is kind of a bummer. Hey, Omega Weapon, how you doing? Good to see you. Damn, I would like security. And there is a small chance that the keycard is there, right? But unfortunately, if we do security, we're locked off from those other two spots. So I'm gonna do a redraw again. Okay, so there's the another Pasagi way, which I'm gonna do. I don't really care if this is locked, and it's not. Okay, there's security. That might be okay, because then we still have an opportunity to get down to the corner. So let's do that. There goes our last gem. We get anything out of this? Literally anything. No. Nothing. Okay, but we do get the opportunity to say, hey, if you lose power, open them doors. Yeah, so the archives on the north has a security door, as does the other room on the far north. I forget which one that is. Jeez, what? How am I missing all of that? That's weird. Okay. But let's, fuck with the keycard system a little bit. Not that the security level itself matters, since we've already kind of revealed them, but whatever. But let's, set failsafe to off, or to unlocked, rather. And then, if RNG is in our favor, we'll find the utility room. Then we can turn off the power. Damn it. Well, we've got one possible reroll here. I guess we'll do it. Like, what do we got to lose? Oh, well, fuck. Storage. Another key, though. Oh, and the bust-ass lever. Oh, and a gem. Okay. That doesn't mean very much, does it? We've got one possible out from here, though. We go out and visit the trading post and see what we can get. That's our possible out. It's gonna burn a lot of steps, but we really don't have any other options. So, I guess that's what we do. Make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Like, sometimes I like to put loose items in places I don't expect. So I'll just be extra thorough. And there wasn't anything else to the computer, right? It's just like, oh yeah, welcome, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just like the... Oh, but we can make a special request for the commissary, right? Like, that was one of the things we could do. May as well just do that while we're here. And all this money and nothing to spend it on, which is a special kind of bummer. All right, staff services, special orders. Give me. Oh, like I would like the metal detector, but magnifying glass would have been real helpful too. Would have been real helpful. Let's do the shovel instead. 'Cause, yeah, we could have used the shovel here too, because there's so many fucking dig spots we've been. Could have been able to dig up, but no. Simon doesn't want to fucking ruin his manicure, I guess. Which, you know, fair, I guess. However, would have been more helpful to just dig the shit up. It's interesting that there's 2 drawing rooms now. Because I imagine both would have a safe in them, right? And I wonder what would happen if we had been able to open both safes, right? But we don't know the code. But I am curious. No. That was the only other 4-digit number I think we could guess. And I'm not even sure it's constrained to 4 digits. It could be a billion digits. It could be all the digits of pi known to man. Who knows? I imagine this might be another, like, conference room office type deal where we gotta find the combo to this safe somewhere else in the house and then come back and put it in. I mean, plus, the only other number I really have is 14227. Okay. Damn. All right, well, our only other recourse at this point is to go out to the trading post. Maybe we'll get a different item that can be used. A key card. Security key card would be really the best possible thing. A shovel would also be okay. Like, that would be passable. We've got a few things we could try to dig up. Select an item to trade. Well, we haven't seen a greenhouse, so the broken lever is pretty useless. Oh, we could use the car keys as well. We could go back to the garage and open the car trunk, right? Okay, broken lever. Trade for salt shaker. No. Oh, it's really just, it's not random. You just kind of like, yeah, you want the salt shaker? Yeah, no. That's useless. All right. I mean, we've got a lot of money, so the coin purse for 2 ivory dot. No. Like that matters. Battery pack for the. Oh, that might actually be pretty helpful. Maybe we'll think about it. Sledgehammer for the coupon book. What's the deal with the coupon book? Like everything is $1 do less? Yeah, I think battery pack for magnifying glass. We could go back to the library and see if we can see past the redactions in that book. That might be worth it. What was the other bit? Salt shaker, ivory dye, and coupon book. Yeah, coupon book doesn't make any sense. But I am willing to. Well, no trade. Hold on a sec. Can we pick up this dynamite yet? No, too dangerous. So yeah, all right. Never mind. Let's do magnifying glass for battery pack. Yeah. Is that going to be the reverse trade as well? Oh. Magnifying glass for salt shaker. No. But maybe we can trade the salt shaker for something else. So the broken lever for salt shaker, yeah. Salt shaker for battery. Ah, you bastards. All right, sure. I mean, that's actually kind of more useful at this point. Is it really just like a triangle here? Ah, nuts. Okay, well, I'll keep the battery pack then at the very least. Um, Everything else I want to hang on to just in case. So, all right. Are we gonna hit the workshop on our way too? Because where am I going? I'm going to the library, which is over there, and then the workshop. Where's the workshop? Where was the workshop? Did I? Oh, it's all the way in uh the northeast there. It's kind of on the way. Hmm. Although I do want to go to the garage. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. Ugh. I would love to go to the garage one more time to open the car trunk and see what's in there. But I don't know if I'll have enough steps to do both of these things. So let's see. We've got 18 right now. It'll be 16 by the time we get to the entrance hall. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 to get to the garage. And then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to get to the library. But I also want to go to the workshop to see if any of our other shit is usable, combinable. So I might be best off just going right to the library and then the workshop. Because the garage is really just the one, it's the car trunk. That's it, right? And we already got the special thing in the car trunk. That was one of the upgrade discs, I think. So that's probably not worth the steps to go over there. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So we'll be able to get both the library and the workshop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're pretty much done. Okay. And unless we run into something unexpected, I think that's all we're going to be able to do. Okay, let's see. Firstly, let's see if we can use the magnifying glass to see behind these. No, that is actual proper redaction. Okay. Damn. Damn shit damn. Well, maybe there's something in these figures we could see. No. Oh, can we at least see the symbol here? No. Wow. Anything in the letter? No. Nothing. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Damn it. Well, it was an attempt. Okay, what about, like, these other stats bits, though? Is there anything else here that we could... No? Mm-hmm. Nothing there either. I guess the other thing we could attempt, but we're probably too far gone, is finding the white trees. White trees under 2 stones. As we've sussed out the remainder of the music sheet puzzle. Allegedly. But that'll probably have to wait for the next day, since we are at a dearth of steps now. Okay, and this is kind of our last attempt here. Let's see if we've now got enough. It's already a bad combo, huh? So, like, battery pack and sledgehammer and something is apparently a thing we can make, but we don't have whatever it is. Battery pack and a magnifying glass, no battery pack and a coin purse, no. A sledgehammer and a magnifying, no. Like, none of this shit is... None of this shit's anything. Damn. Hmm. Well, that's a bummer. We got 6 steps left. That's not going to be enough to get anywhere, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, we could end in the garage, but I think it's going to be like, as soon as we hit 0 steps, it's going to be like, no, fuck you. You're exhausted. You got to rest. I'm like, yeah, you're right. However... I suppose our other option here is to open some of these other doors. Like, maybe there's gonna be like an apple or something. And then we can proceed. Oh, hey, another key and a gem. Some money. Cool, I guess. One of these is gonna lead us to the south. I'm gonna do the side bit. Oh, that one leads there. Okay, then we've got... Oh, we've got 2 keys. All right, so we just do the rest of these. Ah, oh, fucking dead-ass end right there. Also a dead-ass end. All right, so nothing. Nothing. That was our last attempt at getting something. So, all right. Maybe if we run real fast and open that trunk. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah, come on. Boo! Oh, it's a respectable villa. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. The whole top third of it that's missing, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, so we got some info. Discovered some new things. Got a couple additional duplicated blueprints. Room plans, etc. We'll see what we got. Oh, we increased our allowance by 2 again, which is great. So now we start with 7 buckos. That's even better. Okay. So what was the thing? White trees under 2 stones. Fuck are the white trees? Like, these all These all look like pine and evergreen and all that shit. So doubtful that those are the white trees. Maybe if there's some birch trees around here. They got white bark on them, so that could be considered white trees, right? I imagine they would not be in this like nearby outdoor area. Maybe it's a green room within the house or something. First things first, let's do the outer room. This time, if we get the shelter again. I'm inclined to do the shrine and spend a little bit of buckos there to get a blessing. But I also kind of like the items. And maybe there's a chance we get a shovel. Did I say shovel in the special order thing, right? So that might be the play here. Yeah, let's do it. Just in case. Just in case. Who knows? Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big spots in here now. All right, then the family tree. Hmm. I don't think there's any information of value here, right? Because Mary Epson. Was Mary Epson Mary Jones, Marion Marigold, right? Probably. And Baron Tomas Sinclair up there, he's got a stone bust in the entry hall, I think. Baroness Aravel. Lord William Epson. Lady Ashlyn. Lionel Epson. Clara Epson. Or no, this goes from top to bottom. I'm reading this in reverse, I think. So I think Simon H. Sinclair and Clara Epson begat Mary Epson there, right? And Mary Epson is our, what, aunt, right? That's Simon's aunt? Because Herbert Sinclair is our great unkie, right? Great unkie Herb. And I think Mary Epson is our normal aunt, if I recall correctly. Not that that information is particularly valuable, but it does kind of track, I think. I think the ones at the top are the more old-timey ones, and as you go down, they get less old-timey. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that information is particularly valuable right now. But, okay. We've done our root cellar. Let's get to the house proper and see what we can see. I don't even know what I would want to work my way towards now. You know what? Let's just make a wish. Make a wish right away. Got the money. Maybe that increases our hidden luck stat. Who knows? Yeah, because this motherfucker here, this is Tomas. Baron Tomas Sinclair, for sure. He's got the full-ass connecting stash and shit. Very impressive. And this, I think, this is Lionel. This is Lionel Epson, right? Bow tie, classy. Classy motherfucker. Oh boy. Let's go to the spare green room. Should be additional dig spots. Okay, one additional dig spot. And the broken ass lever. Okay. Now we need to find the greenhouse. There's the commissary, which is pretty timely, actually. We'll see if the shovel's available. And if it's cheap enough that we can buy it. Yeah, there's a shovel. 6 buckos! And guess how many buckos we got? 6 buckos! Alright. Excellent. A coin! See, it's already paid for 1/6 of itself. Okay. Nursery. Now we've got one singular gem. I would prefer some bacon and eggs. And also a key, though. So, hell yeah. A free magnifying glass, too, just in case. Find some new paperwork that we need to Investimac so we can do that. With Secret Pasagi, for the den. I would like some additional gems, so the den seems good. Okay. Parlor, but it loops back on itself. Yeah, well, it's fine. I want some more gems. Just have to rely on the west side to take us back to the north there. Okay, logic. What do we got? A box next to this box is true. Okay. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false. A box next to this box contains gems. That could be true. This can't be true, right? So these two are false. This one is true. So that means this one is the one that has the gems. Ta-da! Love being right. Okay. More gems. More better. Okay, I didn't dig up the bit in the green room, did I? Let's do it here. While we're around. A couple extra buckos. 3 extra buckos. All right. Good exchange. A drawing room. Which does allow us to the north there. I'm into that. We've got some gems that we can do that, no problem. Like, these instructable bits are not hiding any secrets, right? No, okay. Okay, a locksmith or a bedroom. Let's just do a bedroom. There's a trunk in here, we can open it, but there is no trunk in here. Go figure. And nothing extra, huh? Unfortunate. Alright, next. Another parlour. Okay, yeah, the parlour was one of the duplicate ones we got. Well, let's do the West Wing Hall. Just want to keep some of my options open. Eh? Oh, pebbles. Boo. What else would you expect in a hallway? Alright. Pantry just curves back around, but it has some extra money. Or, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 things. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe play the long game a little bit on our steps, right? Oh, and there was some allegations that the Red Prince was a very... Oh, nice, an extra gem. A politically motivated book, right? Let's just quickly spin through this again. Oh, plus we got the magnifying glass, so we can maybe look for some hidden bits. Red Prince sat on a red throne, had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. And love for all things red. It's the only true color. I mean, immediate disagree. I mean, red's a pretty good color. Like, I won't deny that. It's not the only true color, but it is a pretty good color. Couldn't stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He'd heard the sky was not a red hue. You don't want to see the sky being red. That's a bad color for the sky to be. Green is even worse, but red sky, not a good sign. Unless it's a sunset. Then it's pretty good. His book turned his eyes down, the clouds turn around. Which book the prince always had, the one that made him happy whenever he was sad. Then he ran in the bath and bed, he glanced at the clues that he had said, yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Story of a boy you also were ready. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head. Okay. Okay. That would have been my guess. Like, maybe the book within a book had something new to say, but no. In fact, the book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Yeah. How about that? Sorry about you if it needs to be said about a red prince in his book. The red book we just read. Yeah. Okay. Cute, but no secrets imparted. All right. No drawers that we can open. No additional things to pick up. Damn. Well, in any other bedrooms we draft now, will give us additional steps. Another drawing room. That's actually pretty helpful right now. Opens up an additional direction that we can go. Okay. Kitchen. The other parlor. Pantry. Oh, man. Okay, the kitchen turns to the north. That's probably fine. Parlor does not. Pantry does not. Alright, let's do the kitchen. But this wasn't the one with the free food in it, right? That was the pantry that had the apple or the banana. And this is just like, oh yeah, you can buy a banana for $2 if you want, but no. Not spending $2 for 3 steps. That's bullshit. Club sandwich would have been alright. And an additional bacon and eggs would have been okay too, but hey, we're not rich. So can't afford any of that. Unfortunate. Alright, proceed. Oh, a chapel, a storeroom, or a closet. Ugh. Now, don't like that 2 of the 3 are dead ends. Let's do the chapel. I'm not going to set foot in it yet, though, because I don't want to spend my money just yet. Let's open this one first. A rumpus room! That sounds great. That's money. Money in the bank, baby. All it cost was a gem. Oh, right. This is the weirdo fortune teller dude. I wonder if it's going to tell us the same fortune. I guess we'll find out. Because I am real curious. It only costs $1. We got $12 now. So yeah, do it.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm here, I guess.
The image is becoming clear.
Oh, interesting. Seems different already.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh, do you now?
Familiar to us both.
Yeah, I mean, that's the mansion all busted up and shit.
Run down and in disrepair.
Huh.
I see 8 red
Oh,
emblems
okay. Well, we got one of them.
resting upon 8 pedestals.
Hmm.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Okay.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Oh, well, how do you know there's 8 then?
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Interesting.
by the great Alzara.
So,
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more
okay.
to say.
So I wonder if I'm to take that There are 8 letters, but one is missing. Is that like literal? Like, are there 8 letters to something, but one letter is missing? Out of like a code or a phrase or whatever. Huh. Interesting. I was kind of expecting that to be the same as before with the, you know, the cat leashed to the red flag or whatever the fuck it was the first time. Did not expect an entirely different sequence. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Well then. Okay. Let's proceed. Ah, shit's locked. I want to spend that key already, or probably do. What else am I gonna do with it? Can't take it with you unless you get a freezer. Then you can take it with you, but then it costs a bunch. Parlor for more gems. Walk-in closet for four items for a single gem. Okay, that's fair. I'll take that. 4 items though. $3, a key, and 2 gems. Oh, it wasn't like any major items though. Here's Clara Epson, right? Anything to be discovered here? No? Okay. Hmm. Damn. Alright, well then we'll have to go through the chapel, which is fine since we've got more money now. Quite so bad about that. Yeah, we gotta go through the kitchen. The chapel. Let's double check on these stained glass and or statues, right? Because all these are elevated. None of them's pointing down. Like the business end of all their tools are pointing upwards, right? Because the riding crop's pointing upwards, the chimney sweep thing's pointing upwards, the hoe is pointing upwards, and also the tool is pointing up. The broom is pointing upwards, the scepter's pointing upwards. The man, I'm sure there's a name for the pizza flipper thing. It's pointing upwards. The pitchfork's pointing upwards. Yeah, all those are pointing upwards. So if we get the tomb again, we can investigate that. Soggy Way, which is expensive, but probably the most useful. Gives us two paths, right? There go the remainder of our gems. That's okay. It's fine. Go this way. That fucking figures. All right, gems it is. Pizza Peel or the Pizza Pal? Is that what it's called? I have no idea. I'll trust you. I'll trust you if that's what it's called. Okay, so the blue box is true. The gems are in the true box. The black box is true. Oh. So clearly one of these is false, because otherwise we've got a circular reference going on. The gems are in the true box, which could be false, or it could be true. And one of these could be false. Oh no, how are we gonna resolve this conundrum? Well, I think these both inherently have to be false, right? Because if this is true, then the black box is true. And if that black box is true, then this is true, and then the blue box is true. And then it's like they're just pointing back and forth at each other. It's the fucking Spider-Man meme in a box puzzle. But then this one would be false. But then the gems wouldn't be in the true box. The gems would be in a false box, which would be this box, right? Hey, look at that. Logic wins again. All right. Excellent. A big old space in our house. Oh, car keys, though. Nice, I guess. Okay, security is fine. Oh, a chamber of mirrors is interesting. Oh, that's why we were getting a bunch of dupes last time. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. That's why. That's why shit was just popping off last time. That's why we were getting 2 archives, and 2 kitchens, and 2 parlors, and 2 everythings. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I do like the Chamber of Mirrors if we can get access to 2 opposing sides of it, because then we get a lot of stuff. But I don't think we can do that right now, on account of I'm not so sure we can get to multiple spots of it. Unless we kind of bank on the Pasagi Way leading us to the north. And around the top of the Chamber of Mirrors. I better not. Let's do security first. Because now we can reduce security. And be like, hey, don't give us any more security doors, please. And that would benefit us in the long run, really. Oh, no, don't exit. I want to just do one additional, like, special order bit. Right? And now, at this point, what would we prefer? Maybe the metal detector? I guess this list is always constant, right? Like, there's always the same 7 bits that we could say, hey, we would prefer one of these for the next couple days, or whatever. We did get the shovel, which is fine, so I'm going to go with the metal detector this time. Okay, well, let's try to fill out the west side here. Office. Oh, the office would be pretty good if we could find the conference room as well, so we figure out the fucking office safe code, right? But now we're out of gems again. Which is real unfortunate. Antechamber in the greenhouse is broken again. Yeah, this tells us about the blah blah blah. There's enough time to put another blah blah blah, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Yeah. We know about that stuff, right? We know that the thing is in the whatever. Let's check the right. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Right. Anime expansion, these titles are available for purchase. We haven't figured out why only one of them is in black and the rest are in red, yeah? And this is, Simon Sinclair, right? And Clara, right? That's nice. There's anything else examinable here? Got a lot of mini statuettes. And, a white king, right? I think we already wrote that down. All right, and I think this was the only one we could read the email from, right? But does that matter? I don't think that really matters. Did we find anything of value in the emails last time? Oh, right. We had learned about the circuit breaker stuff or the fuse box stuff, right? Like blah blah blah. Here's all the stuff. Blah 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 blah. And yeah, that was great. However, we already used it. Well, it's changes. Blah 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 blah. Huh. Installed for instructions. So we know, yeah, and this is how we learned about how to get the white indicators, which we already knew, on account of just fucking around for a bit. Yeah, I think the rest of it was kind of just flavor text. Okay. Well, wait. Hold on a second. I think this is the second terminal we got going on, right? Because we got one in, well, nice. We had one in the security room. So yeah, log into the terminal again. This one. Connect to other terminals. Yeah, like that one. Yes, please. Does it really just forward the functionality of the other terminal to here? Four man's SSH? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't need to do that, because I already did that stuff. Oh, and security is right next to the office anyways, so yeah, great, cool. It's like fucking sitting next to somebody on a couch or something and texting them. Just talk to them. Jeez. Okay, well, the only other option we have then is across security here. What's our possibilities here? The library again. That's really our only other possibility. Ugh. All right, fine. Have any other options at this point? Okay. So we've done drafting strategy, pump system stuff, Rindia. It's Swimbird, I guess, right? Good old Mary Jones, aka Marion Marigold. That's Mary Epson too, right? So, old Aunt Mary Epson. Let's see what her other book is about. Perhaps less political. All right, yeah, that's fine. Oh, plus we can use a magnifying glass here. Like, what would possibly be revealed here? Nothing. It's just a bunch of words. Okay. All right. Leads to the south again. Oh, shit's locked. Oh, then got a key. Ooh, aquarium, but we don't got no gems. Ah, crap. Da crap. Well, I want a dead end with the mailroom. I think the weight room is really the only one I can do because I got no gems for the aquarium. I really have no other options otherwise, so. Da crap. Oh, good. There's a security door to the south. Thanks for that. If this shit's locked. Okay, it's not. Oh, the morning room. That's nice. That curves us back to the south. Or we can go back up to the north with the pantry. Ah. Ah. Da crap. uh. Hey, regarding that one book that was in black font, when you find out what it means, you're going to flip your desk. I almost did. Well, I probably could flip my desk. It would be a bad idea to do it, but I could do it. I'm not gonna do it. It would take a bit of effort to do it, but I could do it. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make our way back through the office anyway, so I'm gonna re-examine what the title of that book is just to see what you mean, I suppose. Ah, boy. So what do I do? Do I hope that the door to the north isn't locked and we can proceed? Or do I take the safe route and hope that the door to the south isn't locked and also get 2 extra gems tomorrow? I think that's what we do. Because there's a chance we could still... Oh, nice. Some dig spots. That's good. We could find the security key card, right? And then we'd be saved. A toy nip. Hey, all right. That'll undo the loss of half of our steps a little bit. An old tin can. Oh, good. Who would bury an old tin can? Hey, what the fuck? Okay. Well... There wasn't anything special here. It's just like, oh, yeah, me, Baron Sinclair, blah, blah, blah. My great-nephew is gonna inherit this place if he can figure out my weird puzzles. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, yeah, because there wasn't really anything else there. Also this, please don't be locked. Okay, good, thank you. East Wing Hall isn't bad. It gives us some additional options. Gets us around the security door to the south of the weight room, perhaps. Ah, shit's locked. Of course it is. This one isn't locked, though. Oh. 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 Well... I'm tempted to do this on account of there's those extra slots for microchips in the server room outside, right? So I'm curious if we pick this motherfucker up and we go outside and be like, hey, maybe this slot's in here, right? That could confirm a little thing. Or we could leave it in the code check for later, right? And hope that we can fill in a few of these other rooms. These are much more Mickey Mouse voice. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't tempt me. Yeah, shit. Because, like, I don't want to lock myself off because the door to the south of the weight room is the security door, which we don't have a key card for. The door to the west of the East Wing Hall, ha ha ha, is just straight up locked, and we don't have a normal key. So if we curve around and hope that this isn't locked... Have a tasty apple. Okay, good. Man, this is really just... Really just gonna curve this in. It's an Ouroboros of a fucking manner at this point. Oh no, and then it curves to the south instead of the north. Ah! Okay, but keys for sale. Well, we have a need for keys, don't we? Only one key specifically, really, so we could get it for free here. Or we could guarantee having a key here. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. Yeah, just give me an key. Or 3 keys. Or a special key. Or a lockpick kit. We got a lot of stuff we could do. Okay. Give me a special key. Oh! If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, it will draw floor plans of that same color. Oh, that's fancy. Um, okay, so we're gonna draw another hallway, huh? Is that what that said? Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's not terribly helpful, but I guess it's something. Uh. Or a lockpick kit. Sure. I mean, we've got money. What are we gonna do with it? Can't take it with you. Occasionally be able to open some locked doors. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be XCOM RNG regardless, I think. So, whatever. Okay. So really, we're left with this. Use the lockpick kit. Don't see able to pick this door's locked. Yeah, great. Fucking. Try it again. Door's lock still seems too difficult to pick. Try it again. Oh, come on, Simon. Come on, Simon. Be a bro. Ah. Fine. Use our prism key. Oh, jeez, really? Cool. So I'm not gonna be able to get to that last room in the dead center anyways, because that shit's gonna be locked. Fuck. Come on. Oh, maybe that's not true. We do have the lockpick kit. So if there's 7 locked doors, you figure at least one of them we can open with the lockpick kit, right? At least one of them. Let's try the one at the other end of the hall first. Ah? Hey. Oh, there's the microchip again. Sure. Do we have enough steps to get out of this convoluted place? Probably. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We'll see if my idea pans out here. Yeah, retrieve item, please. And we will check our um hmm. What would be ideal to check here? Shovel I still kind of want to use on the way out. Broken lever would be okay. We got double chances at broken lever then. Magnifying glass is kind of a big shrug. Like, we haven't had a valid use for it in a while. Car keys we've seen a lot of. We really need the garage to make that work. Lockpick kit, sure. And then the microchip we just picked up. So maybe check the broken lever. Yeah. Okay. So now we have a purpose here. Boy, this is gonna take a lot of steps to get out of here. Are we gonna have enough steps to go check that out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and etc. Yeah, okay, so we'll have enough steps to get out and check it out. See if this extra microchip will do anything. It's not gonna be pretty, but whatever. Okay, yeah, use the lockpick. You can't do that. Why would you wanna? Can't do that one. How about that one? No. Oh, we can do that one. It's nothing. Gee, thanks. Good job, Simon. Can't do that one. Wow. 2 of 7. What a great fucking percentage. Simon, you gotta exercise that dexterity, bro. You gotta lockpick more than 2 out of 7. Well, okay. Yeah, it doesn't leave us with much. We can go dig up all the spots in the root cellar. And there might have been a couple others. No, actually, all the other rooms we didn't have anything to dig up, right? We kind of did it on the way here, so... Yeah, because there's those 3 there. Big room, we already exhausted half our steps through there. We already made a request for a book there. The office didn't have any dig spots. The parlor didn't have anything, right? Okay, go through the chapel again. Oh, there's a big spot in the chapel. Oh, we didn't have any money. Haha. Oh, we didn't get anything from there, though, either. Oh, huh? Ah. Damn it. Simon's got that rich ass family, the magical mansion, because we wouldn't survive in the streets, right? Fucking noodle arms, unwilling to dig through loose dirt on his own. Terrible dex checks. Just Simon, he's got nothing. Fucking got nothing, man. All right, so nothing there. We got no money to our names again. Drawing room had nothing new. We dug this one up on the way through, right? Nursery didn't have anything else to it, right? Get 2 steps back here, you know, just in case. There wasn't anything in this other drawing room. And we're back outside, essentially, right? Okay, so there's a bunch of dig spots in the root cellar, which we'll go do right away. Not that we're going to be able to use anything we grab. Plus, we've got a few extra steps that we can go look for the what? The white trees. Gotta look for the white trees. You brought them on the dirt because that shit still got me heated. Right? Like, it's clear. It's clear that it's loose. Like, it's not gonna take much to do that, right? Like, come on, man. Like, clearly. Like, what? What are you gonna hit? Afraid to get some fucking dirt under your fingernails? Come on, man. Well, even so. Oh boy, and coin. And coin. And okay, all right, sure. Like, still not useful, but whatever. Couple coins. Toynip, sure. Some pebbles, great. A non-fruity variety. Additional coins. Another toynip. All right, so just in case we were afraid we were gonna get exhausted, those 2 raw-ass toynips we just dug up and slammed down gave us some additional steps. It's all right. I guess we'll just go look for some white trees, right? Oh, and try the microchip in the server room. That's about it. That's all we got. Oh, okay. So there's a bunch of white trees over there. Okay. So we've already got some possibilities. Was this the server room here? It was, right? Let's see if we can plug in this microchip here and if it does anything. Eh? I mean, I did it. Did I not? I think it just kind of ate my extra microchip. Which I guess makes sense, because it was the same size and everything. It was just like, whatever. But alright, that did not do anything special. Damn. And this was the one where we couldn't connect to other terminals, right? Right, because we don't have the admin key for this just yet. Damn it. Okay, well that's fine. Still got one additional piece of information we can attempt to exercise here. Okay, so white trees under 2 stones. Under 2 stones. Huh? Oh, we got a shovel. Good thing we got a shovel, too. Oh, conservatory. Secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add it to your drafting pool? No. Like, of course, yes. Like, why even give you the option? Yes. Now, my curiosity is, if we didn't have the shovel, would we have been able to do this? My leaning is no, because Delicate Simon and his delicate manicure would not be able to dig into the ground like this. So I'm glad we had a confluence of factors that allowed us to get out here and do this. But that is the resolution of the music page notes, the music page message, so check mark on that. Does give us the conservatory. One, okay, that's the last green room we haven't drafted just yet, so that's good. That finishes that out. Seen all but one of the hallways. A significant number of shops we're missing. Seen all the red rooms. We're still missing 2 of the bedrooms. And there's some normal ass rooms we haven't seen either. Several of them, in fact. Okay. Found. Oh, this is the only found floor plan? Excuse me? Oh, is it just because we haven't drawn it yet? Or drafted it yet, rather? Interesting. This Baroque Arboretum showcases and preserves the rarest specimens of every type and variety. Through selective propagation, the gardener here may influence which flora, or flora, will be considered commonplace during the next season. Interesting. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Huh. Huh. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but it exists now. It is in our pool. That's good. Hey, Big Fish, how you doing? Good to see you. You're kind of popping in at the tail end of tonight, because I don't think we're going to get to another room. Or another day, rather. Kind of boxed out of this one. Previous day was pretty full. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We solved a few puzzles. Got a few things going in our favor here. I guess we'll check around here again. Like maybe there's another dig spot or whatever, right? Not that it matters since we've got no ability to go draft any additional rooms. Yeah, there's literally nothing here except the gardener's notes, which I imagine I'm not missing anything on, right? It's just telling us about which spots I have a lot of good shit. It's telling us about the gas valves that we already have all 4 of. And it's telling us about Rina, right? Figure out how to access the inner Garth. Scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a 3rd time. Any hidden details in this figure? No. Alright, that's the extent of that, huh? Well. Still, it's not been an unproductive evening, so should probably just be happy with what we've done. And call it a day, and then call it a night, as it were. And if we care to believe the great Elzara, there are 8 red envelopes, only 7 of which we'll be able to find. There might be a great deal yet left to discover. I think our goal at this point is simply to get into the antechamber and see if there's an exit to the north. If that exit to the north is assailable, because that would lead to room 46, right? And that would be ostensibly the ultimate goal here. I imagine there's more beyond that. Like, there's some weird political shenanigans going on and whatever, Red Guard, etc. But I don't know that we're going to be able to discover that on stream, to be honest with you. I love me some obtuse-ass puzzle games, but this one seems like it's got a depth to it that might be beyond my patience, to be honest with you. Okay, but that's all we got for today, I think. No additional rooms we can do. We dug up the shit under the white trees. We visited all that we could visit when XCOM RNG decided we will go no further to the north. So that will be that, I guess. All right. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's still a respectable villa again. So, 2 respectable villas for an evening's work. That seems pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, save and quit there. Whew. Okay, that'll do it for today. Next stream will be tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. CDT. It'll be Shmup Book Club. Our final kick at Blastwind. Proteus is still going as well, as is Dodonpachi Daifukatsu Black Label. Friday, Saturday, we're off. Sunday, 2 p.m. CDT will be Long Play, so more Receiver 2, back to the Torture Chamber mod. Second stage, second level. Hope to make a little bit of progress there, since we haven't had progress there for a while. And then next Monday, 7 p.m. CDT, we'll be back here with more blueprints. Still making progress, which is good. If we ever end up with an evening of 0 progress, that might be the point to consider whether we proceed with this or not, or just move on. But we've yet to reach that point, so we'll continue this next week. All right, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.